Hey everyone, I am just hanging out in my room. It is Wednesday night. I actually have standby at the airport tomorrow, and I bid for that because I knew that if I bid for standby anytime after noon, that would mean that I could sleep in and I could really avoid being on call at 2 in the morning. Really hoping that I will get a good trip tomorrow. I'm really hoping for an international trip. I haven't worked like a big international flight in a while, so I'm really hoping that I can get one of those and I can bring you guys along with me. I am getting ready for work right now, but I just got a package in the mail and I'm super excited. It is all of the books from the After series. I'll show it to you guys in just a few minutes. I was really worried that I wasn't gonna be here when the package was delivered because I need to leave for work in about half an hour. So the timing actually worked out really well. Yay, I'm so excited. There should be, 3 books in here because there's 4 books total, and I bought the first book from the airport. I will link all of these books below if you want to read them. I lied, there are actually 4 books. I didn't see that one on the bottom until I started moving all of the books around. I think it was a few weeks ago, MAC, the makeup store, was giving out free lipsticks to airline employees, so of course I had to stop by the airport and get some, and I ended up getting this. It is the MAC Cream Lip Stain. I've never used a lip stain before. It's supposed to be similar to lip gloss when you put it on and then it dries like lipstick. And it's supposed to work for a really long time. It's supposed to be very long lasting. So I will go ahead and give it a try and we'll see how it is. All right, makeup's done, uniform is on. I am ready to head to work. I just put on the lip stain. It's the color Try to Stop Me from MAC. It did take a few minutes to dry, so that is like, I guess, my only negative thing about it. But I do like how it is shinier than most lipsticks and kind of has like a pretty shimmer to it. So we'll see how well it stays on throughout the rest of the night. So I'm in my car and I'm about to head to the airport for my standby shift, and oh my gosh, my bags are so heavy, but I had to bring a lot of stuff because the thing with standby is you could be gone for 1 night, you could be gone for 4, and you also have no idea where you could go. So you might not get called at all and actually get to leave. You have no idea what the weather is going to be like wherever you're called. So whenever I'm on standby, I always bring like everything from a bathing suit and shorts to jeans and long sleeve shirts because you truly just have no idea where you could end up, which is kind of fun because it's kind of like a surprise when you get something good. Now waiting for the employee bus. Oh my gosh, it is so hot out right now. I heard on the radio driving over here that it is supposed to hit 100 degrees this weekend here in Dallas. 100. Oh, it is so hot. You guys, I am so excited. I got called for London. It's gonna be super fun. I've never been. I am so excited. I'm kind of nervous. I am really, really looking forward to this trip. So it is a 10-hour flight and I will see you guys when I'm there. Hi everyone, yay! I made it to London. I am so excited and grateful to be here. I cannot even believe it. Like this morning or yesterday, I was just in Dallas, and then today I am in London. So the flight over was really smooth. I had a wonderful crew. It was 8.5 hours. As soon as I got to the hotel, the first thing I wanted to do was take a shower and get ready because after you are working on a plane for over 8 hours, trust me, you want to take a shower. The only downfall to this trip so far is that the weather is not the best out. It's actually raining and it's kind of cold, and leave it to me, I forgot to pack a sweatshirt or a jacket. And I know in my vlog earlier, I talked about how when you're on standby, you need to pack for all kinds of weather, and I thought I had brought either like a sweater or a long sleeve shirt, but I didn't, so I am actually wearing my work sweater right now, as pathetic as that sounds. I'm going to go downstairs and ask the front desk where the closest place is that I can go and buy a sweatshirt and possibly get some souvenirs while I'm here. And then I am also really hoping that I can take the hop on hop off bus tour. I think that would be really fun, and a lot of people have told me it's a really easy way to see a lot of the city in one day. I will talk to you guys more later about my flight over here and what my duties exactly were, but right now I just really want to get out and explore London. This souvenir store is awesome. I found a bunch of sweatshirts. Most of them are pretty basic, but I think I'm gonna get this one. I like this one. I feel much better now that I am in a sweatshirt. I feel much warmer, and now I'm gonna try and find the bus stop for where the hop on hop off tour starts. After getting lost and needing the help of a stranger, I finally found the correct bus stop. Wow, I look so tired. I just got off the bus and I'm going to walk to Kensington Palace and the Kensington Gardens right by it because I am already getting really tired. I do need to eat something and I am starting to feel delusional. I am trying to make my way to Kensington Palace and I have yet again gotten lost. Today is not my best day in terms of directions and trying to find places. But while getting lost, I did find Hyde Park, which is a famous park here, and it is really pretty.
You got to let it go. You got to let it go.
Despite getting lost a few times and thinking that the weather was not going to be good, walking through this park is really peaceful, and I'm just really grateful that I am here. I'm so happy that the weather cleared up. It was supposed to be raining, like downpour raining all day, and the sun has started to come out and it's not raining anymore. You guys, I finally found Kensington Palace. I can actually see it with my own eyes. Also at Hyde Park, there are a few different lakes, and I almost just got smacked in the face by a duck flying by. So that would have been funny.
You got to let it go.
So I came back to my room for just a few minutes to rest because I have been walking around for the past 4 hours, and also I could not find a bathroom anywhere. I forgot that a lot of European places, and I remember this from when I went to Iceland, charge you to use the restroom. Then you usually have to put some coins in a slot, and I do not have any. I didn't transfer over any currency. I don't have any cash on me at all. I just have my credit card. So yeah, I really needed to come back to my room. I do want to go back to that same souvenir shop that I went to earlier to get my sweatshirt because I want to get a magnet to go on my fridge, a Christmas ornament, and whatever else I see that might look appealing. Now I need to decide on a magnet that I want. My feet are killing me. This is how much I walked today. I walked about 5.5 miles, and this isn't even including this morning when I was working on the plane, because obviously during service I don't have my phone on me, so I don't know how much I walk up and down the aisles. It is super windy out. You might even be able to hear it in this video. So I'm assuming that the beginning of our flight will probably be pretty bumpy. I'm also assuming that this flight is going to be a little bit easier to work than my flight a few days ago. The work will be the same, but I think it'll be much easier to stay awake and to stay alert just because it is not an overnight flight. So we take off here in London at around 12:15 p.m. and then we land in Dallas at 4:30 p.m. Obviously, it is a lot longer than a 4-hour flight, but you have to remember time zones. But anyways, with everything going on yesterday, I feel like it would have been really easy for me to just sit in my room and not go out because of the weather and for fear of having to go out alone, but I was really proud of myself for still venturing out and finding certain things and getting to just see the city.
You got to let it go.
I just got back to Dallas. I am exhausted. The flight was 9.5 hours from London to Dallas. After a really long flight, I'm very tired. And also, I think I flew about 20 hours within the past 3 days while also changing time zones. So I am pretty beat. I do want to talk to you guys about flying business class and how awesome it is and how great of an experience I had working up there, but I will probably do that. I told her 6, and then she told me that I was actually in business class, and my heart just started pounding. I was really excited and nervous, but was really ready for the challenge. I had never worked business class on a long international flight. The only reason why I was slightly nervous was because I didn't have time to prepare. I didn't know the service flow. I didn't know exactly what my position was supposed to be doing. And so when I first went up there, I was like spinning around trying to help everyone that I possibly could. You had the galley cooking meals. You had one flight attendant who was getting ready to greet passengers and direct traffic and tell them where to go. We had one flight attendant who was counting inventory of the headsets and the amenity kits. And then you had one flight attendant who was like setting up his meal cart. There was just so much going on up there that I had no idea like what my place was or what I was supposed to be doing. And then finally a flight attendant came up to me and she just like calmly explained to me what I was supposed to be doing and told me to relax and just enjoy it. And then from there on out, honestly, the trip was smooth sailing and it was super fun. And now that I have the experience of actually working business class on a long international flight, I would really want to share with you guys what it is like and as a flight attendant, what my duties are. And I'm sorry guys, this is not the best lighting, but I wanted to sit down in my usual little spot. So for my position, as soon as I walk on the aircraft, obviously we complete our safety checks and then I put my stuff away. From there, I had a few different things that I had to do before we even started boarding. First duties that I had to do was an inventory count of the Bose headsets. For this specific flight, when you were flying business class, every passenger was given a pair of Bose noise canceling headsets. And obviously the passengers did not get to keep these. They were property of the airline, so before the flight ended, we needed to collect them all and get them back. And at the end of the flight, it was also my responsibility to collect all of the headsets, recount them, make sure we had the exact same number as we did in the beginning, and then to write that number down on the paperwork, sign it, and then put some seals on the cart so that way no one can get into it and lock up the cart as well. It was also my job to pass out the in-flight amenity kits to business class. Before we did our safety demonstration, we had some extra time, so I actually went to all the passengers who pre-ordered their meals, and I checked with them to make sure that that was the meal that they still wanted. And then I also took meal preferences from all of the other passengers on my specific row, and that way I could give my count of meals to the galley flight attendant. That way she could start preparing and getting things ready as quickly as she possibly could. What's nice about flying business class is there is a menu and you can decide exactly what you would like to eat. We do only have a limited amount of each meal on the plane. A really cool tip when you do fly business class is at any point from your booking up until 24 hours prior to the flight, you can pre-order your meals. That way you are not running the risk of us running out of your meal choice before we ask for your preference. So what's neat about flying business class was there was a few different meal services, which I thought was really cool. So with that, I'm going to conclude this vlog here, but thank you everyone so much for watching and subscribing to my channel. It truly means the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to leave me some comments. I try my best to reply to them all. If you have any other tips for flying business class or fun things to do in London, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss any of my travel tips and adventures. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!